what's up guys, it's Tyler, and I'm back today and I'm comparing two cubes, two very special cubes to me because one was my main and one is now my main, but they're kind of different but similar in certain ways, so therefore I'm comparing them to see which one suits you best. Okay, on the left I've got the Kong's Design Mei Ying, and on the right the Guoguan Yu Xiao. Or something like that. Who knows? Who cares? So we're going to get in this video, guys. I know you don't care about all the nitty-gritty crap. I don't understand why anyone takes the cube apart, shows you, compares the pieces and what they look like. I don't care, and I personally don't understand why anyone would care. So I'm just going to tell you the simple things like speed and fluidity and how controllable it is and who is it for, what person, what type of speed cuber, what experience of speed cuber would want this cube and who would need this cube at all. So yeah, I'm just going to make sure the people who need it get it, and I explain the price and simple things like that that make sense, that actually go into it. And I'm going to give you my personal opinion, and I've played with these cubes a bunch. I love them both, so you can't go wrong with either of them. But let's just get right into this video because I'm wasting time again. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to compare is, this is the Guoguan Yu Xiao, and we're going to check out how fast it is. So I don't know if you can tell by the video or my turning or anything. I'm just going to keep doing T-perms just because I like it, and it's just like my most comfortable algorithm. I don't want to like screw up like I just did. But anyways, this cube, let's just get straight to the point. It's fast. It's really fast, and I'm not going to necessarily say it's for fast people because, well, it's not necessarily for just fast people, and I'll explain that later. Okay, so now I've got the Kong's Design Mei Ying, and it's a similar situation, but not quite. So it's fast, but it's not Guoguan Yu Xiao fast. Like, it's fast, but it's not that fast. So that's like the only way I can explain it. It's fast, but it's not too fast, so it's not like ridiculously advanced, like, you've got to be Felix Zemdegs or whoever else to, you know, solve it, you know, at all. Okay, did you guys notice my new background? Because look at that. It's pretty sweet, but the reason I have it is because if you've noticed in any of my videos, this desk that I use is kind of reflective a little bit, which bugs me. It just bugs me looking at the video and seeing like the reflective background. It shows all the dirt and stuff. So I figured putting the stack mat in the background with my logo and everything on it, I think this is the best way to go about removing that. I still haven't looked at video of it or at all, but we'll just see. Okay, moving on. So back to the Guoguan Yu Xiao. I have it here, and now we're going to talk about controllability. Like, how controllable is this cube? And I have to say, this cube blows my mind because it just makes no sense in my head at all, because it's controllable, but it's fast as lightning. Like, I don't even know. It's ridiculous, but it's just, like, if you look at it, I might be, like, doing this wrong, but it's like just, you know, corner cutting too much or whatever that would normally slow you down on an algorithm in another cube. But it's like this cube, due to its corner cutting abilities, which are ridiculous if you saw my unboxing the other day, they're just ridiculous. They just keep going. It blew my mind. I just didn't even understand how it corner cutted so well. So like as you're going, it just like slices through any error you make, any sort of small little error, it just cuts right through it. Controllability is just, it's beautiful, but it's not the best. The best controllable cube, though, is this Mei Ying. This Mei Ying is because it's not ridiculously fast. Because that other cube, that Guoguan, it can be fast. It can be really fast. It can be too fast. Like sometimes your fingers just don't move that fast. So at this Mei Ying, it's a little less fast, and it can be, I don't know, it can be set up more to not be quite as fast. And I don't know, I like that about this cube. It does help during like certain stages to have like the, you know, the controllable cube that you know, you don't start flying in circles and accidentally make a U2 move instead of just a U and stuff like that. But I mean, it's also fun to use a cube that's really fast. I don't know, I don't know if you guys do. I mean, just let me know if you do. But I mean, I prefer, just in my free time when I'm not trying to practice or anything, just bored or something, I'm cubing, I prefer a fast cube. I just think it's more fun and feels better, and I can be lazy and still go kind of fast. Yeah, so I prefer it sometimes. So I mean, that's a positive of how fast it is, but this is still more controllable and will probably make your times maybe a little bit faster if you need the controllability. Okay, so this is the Guoguan Yu Xiao again, and its controllability is pretty good, but not the best. But what is the best about this cube is its fluidity. And now let me explain the difference that I'm seeing here in fluidity and controllability. Controllability, it's going to be like you're going to be able to be consistent, keep going, and just not end up doing U2 moves instead of U's, or R2 instead of R's, or turning too far and ending up having to corner cut too much. Fluidity is more like it's just going to keep going. It's just going to keep going and going and going. Like, it doesn't matter how many times you mess up, you keep messing up. It doesn't matter, it just keeps going. And the cube's just going to keep turning and turning and just help you out a lot. So fluidity-wise, in this Guoguan, it's just ridiculous. It makes no sense to me because it's like, my algorithms are like 10 times faster. Because sometimes when I get to the algorithm stage, like, especially if I have a good time, you know, the feeling where it's like you realize you're about to get a good time and you start getting nervous and you get to your algorithm and you like choke and you're like, and then you do all that. This cube like almost doesn't let you do that. Like, it's just ridiculous. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't let you screw up an algorithm unless you do what I literally just did and go like that or something dumb. It just keeps going. Like, what is that? What is that? Like, look, I just messed up horribly. I actually didn't even do the right algorithm that I meant to do. I just screwed that up so bad. Anyways, moving on. Well, actually, you know, I have to solve this, so there, I solved it. Okay, but this Mei Ying, it's fluid. It's fluid, I'll be honest. It's fluid, but it's got a couple problems which I'll get to. But it's not quite as fluid, you know, it's pretty good. Fluidity-wise, like, I don't even know if it compares to the Guoguan Yuxiao. Like, that's the big difference in these cubes is how fluid it is. And if you buy one, you'll realize the ridiculously, no. Oh, I can't even English. Okay, the ridiculousness of the fluidity. Like, you'll understand what I mean if you buy it. But this cube's still amazing, and it's fluid, and it does everything right. It's just, the Yuxiao is just a little better, you know? Okay, so now on to problems with the cubes. Both of them are absolutely amazing, obviously, because one was my main and one's my now my main. They're good. They don't have any problems, really. The only problems I pretty much mentioned a little bit, but not entirely, so I'll specify what they are, I guess. So this is the Guoguan Yuxiao, and its only problem is it can be too fast. Like I stated earlier, it can be too fast for some people. Even for me, sometimes it's too fast. But god dang, that feel. It just feels so good to solve. It just keeps going and going. I don't know. It feels good. It just feels good. And yeah, so its only problem is it can be too fast sometimes, but I don't know if you actually care that much, you know? Personally, I don't care, but that's something that could be a problem. Now, all that off to the side, the Mei Ying has another problem that might be slightly bigger to me, personally. I just knocked the camera. Okay, but it's a problem that sometimes if you do get to that point, like I said in the Guoguan Yuxiao, it like, when it just cuts through those, when you mess up and you turn a piece too far and you need a corner cut, it'll lock up sometimes and it'll catch a little bit because, I'm such a hypocrite. I was talking about how I won't take it apart, but you know the corner pieces, I don't know how to show you, but the corner pieces on the inside of the Mei Ying, they're cut out, but they're not like completely smooth. They're just kind of cut out, so they'll catch on things like that, and they'll catch a little bit. See that? There it is. That's literally it. That was so beautiful that I actually pulled it off. That's its only problem, and it's actually, god dang, I just knocked the camera again. It's actually, like, not actually that big of a problem. Like, you won't notice it that often, but you'll notice it occasionally, and it'll start to get on your nerves a little bit, maybe, but, I mean, I don't really worry about it, but it could be annoying, and it's probably a little bit more of a problem than Guoguan Yuxiao. Okay, so who are these cubes for, is the big question that people probably want to know. And unfortunately, this is kind of a dumb answer, because it's not going to help anyone with their decision, but they're very similar. They're very similar, like most people compare these. I'm not the first person to compare these cubes, I don't think. So they're both for intermediate to advanced cubers, I would say, because they're both pretty fast. And yeah, that's pretty much why. They're both pretty fast. So I'd say they're intermediate to advanced. And I would put them in different categories. Like, you know, the Guoguan Yuxiao is faster than the Mei Ying. And I would say that's more advanced. But because of its fluidity and its corner cutting abilities, it's actually not any more advanced, but it's still advanced because it is fast. So both cubes are pretty much equally the same in who they're for, really. But, yeah, so let's get to my opinion. My opinion on these cubes. Okay, I love the Mei Ying. I still solve it all the time. But I think I'm just getting faster times with the Guoguan Yuxiao because I this is my reasoning. I think it's because it allows me to be go more fast on my algorithms on PLL and OLL. I don't know why I said it in that order, but yeah, it helps me like go in the right order and everything. So what did I just say? That's not what did I just say? Okay, let me rephrase that. It helps me just keep going and get through my PLL and OLL, even like I said earlier when I, panic and I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be a 10-second time, oh my god, and then I panic and then it ends being like 13 or 27 or 100 minutes. Or it never gets solved because I just rage quit, which, yes, is a thing in cubing, believe it or not. Well, at least for me. But what am I talking about? Oh my god. So yeah, I think that's why it's better, because it just gets me through those OLL and PLL. It's not better for recognition, it's not better for much things, it's just faster, gets me through it. Corner cutting's ridiculous, especially reverse corner cutting. Ladies and gentlemen, today we've compared two very good cubes. Two of my absolute favorite cubes. On the left, we have the Kong's Design Mei Ying. On the right, we have the Guoguan Yuxiao. And after this long comparison that was a lot longer than I thought it should be, your winner. Put your hands together for the Guoguan Yuxiao. Oh my god. Oh! Okay. Yes. Let me explain. No, I'm not explaining anymore. I'll just bore the freaking crap out of you guys. I'm done. I'm done with this video. I swear. You can go. Actually, if anyone made it to this point and saw the winner, I applaud you, because I feel like this has just been the longest comparison of cubes. My last one was like 2.5 minutes. This one's, I'm still talking. Okay. Okay. So yeah, it's the Yuxiao. I'm pretty sure you could have told by like everything in my comparison. It was like they're both good. This one's slightly better. There you go. If you already have the Mei Ying and it's set up well and you love it, there's probably not a point in getting this cube. I mean, especially if you're tight on money, there's just no point in getting it, because it's not that much better, but it is better. I love it. But if you do have the money and you don't even have a Mei Ying at all, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you even a cuber if you don't even have a Mei Ying? I don't know what you're doing with your life, because it's the best. I don't understand how people say other cubes are. It just is. They're wrong. I'm right, they're wrong. But this cube is basically like the same thing, but a little bit better with all its problems fixed. So yeah, if you don't have the Mei Ying, for sure, go out and get this cube. It's okay price. It's like, I think 16, 17 bucks, something like that. I got the cubicle version, so it was like 24, but that's because I'm too lazy to put my colors on and like my stickers and everything. How am I still talking? Why am I here? What am I doing with my life? Okay, guys, I gotta shut myself up. These are the two cubes I compared. I'm done with this comparison. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and check out some of my other videos. And yeah, subscribe if you want. Thanks. Bye.